Good morning everyone and welcome to my craft room. My name's Julianne Richards and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in southern Tasmania. A very dark, dreary southern Tasmania at the moment, a little bit cool, so I know a lot of my friends in the northern states are getting a fair bit of heat at the moment, so I hope you bear with that and cope with it. Probably a nice cool craft room sounds like the place to be, but we're not going to be joining you today. I think we're going to struggle to get to about 17 with a bit of miserly rain, but anyway, all good. Yeah, I'm pre-recording my video today because I've got some preparation to do in the lead up to a southern Tasmanian demo get together, a gathering that we're having this afternoon, so I have to prepare some afternoon tea and things like that and get myself ready and all up and dressed and showered, which is saying something on a Saturday. But anyway, so I thought I'd pre-record this one, get it out of the way before my day starts. And speaking of our Southern Tassie gathering, I'm just going to show you the little project that I devised for us Southern Tassie demos to make today. We always do a little make and take just to make the day all about crafting and stamping up, which is really fun. So yeah, so I've designed, well, it's the one design really, but I'm using it on two different products. So basically what we're going to make today is this little tag here, this little tag with the berries and the leaves and the 'tis the season, with a lovely beautiful white and silver sheer ribbon there. And you can put this tag, as I have here, I've put it on a little gift card holder, and so these gift card holders here are actually available from Stampin' Up. They're our classic gift card envelopes, so that's them there, they're already cut for you. Or I've popped, an alternative is popped it on this little square pillow box. Now the little square pillow boxes come available with the next catalogue, so in January these little square pillow boxes will become available to customers, but they're really nice as well. So you can pop a nice sized jewellery box in there, I should think. Hint hint, if anyone's thinking of a present for me. Yeah, so those two things, that's what we're going to be making at our little gathering this afternoon, but I'm going to show you how to make the little tag for the front. And actually I'm going to make the little envelope with you as well, just so you can make, you can make it whether you've got the little gift envelopes or not. So as I say, we're using our Magical Meadows bundle, plus a few other things. The sentiment I'm using from a different set, and I'll show you how to make the tags and all those sorts of things as well. So the first thing we need to do is I'm using rather than the pre-made gift envelopes, I'm going to use our mini pocket envelope dies. So you buy a packet of gift card envelopes, it's gone in 1 year. You buy the dies, you can keep giving them for years and years in the future, and all you need is the die and some cardstock, either cardstock or designer series paper, whatever you want to make your envelope out of. This time I'm going to use just plain white cardstock, only because I want the tag itself to be the star of the show. And you can see it's all in one die. The die actually comes with a lot more than just that. I'll just show it to you if you're interested. The die set itself comes with that little envelope there as well, but it has lots of other things. It's got some tags, a little bow, leaves. So I'll give you other things that you can use. This little bow is so cute. It just sort of, you cut it and it flips, you fold it in half and it flips into a little bow, like a bow tie. Tags, ribbons, everything you'd need to make some cute little pocket envelopes. So that one's well worth keeping an eye out if you give a lot of gift cards and cash at Christmas time. Excuse me, my throat is croaky today. So as I say, I'm going to cut the envelope, but I'm just going to use white cardstock because I want the tag to be the star of this show. I'm going to keep my cut and emboss machine close because we're going to do everything. So I'm basically going to make, I haven't got anything pre-cut for this one, although I have cut lots of kits, so I know exactly what I'm doing. Well, that's the plan. I should never say I know exactly what I'm doing. So that's what you get when you cut the little envelope. It's already, it's got the lovely perforated edges. It's got some, this little tag down here already cut and scored for you. You just have to fold that, and you have to fold it in the middle as well, to fold it in half. I found with these you have to be a wee bit careful that you are very purposeful in what line you fold, because it's got a bit of a double emboss. It's got like the fold line, but then each of these have got a little embossed face as well. So if you're not careful, you can find yourself folding the wrong score. So that there, and making sure I fold the right score. There we are. Now I might burnish that so it's nice and sharp. And oh, my bone folders have stuck together. There must be a bit of glue on them. Just burnish that so it's nice and sharp and straight, and this one as well. So as you can see, all we need to do now is add glue to those two little tabs, and we've got ourselves a cute little gift card envelope, which we will now decorate. There we go. So I might pop that aside now just to dry. Now you could fold that little tab over as well to give it a proper envelope. It's not scored, so it's not compulsory, but I think because it'll mimic the little gift cards that I've got, I might do that as well. So there we are, we have a little closable, and I hope that makes it big enough. I hope that leaves it big enough for a standard gift card. Let me check. Yep, it's about the same length as one of the pre-cut ones, so there we are. So we'll pop that aside, let it dry for a sec, and we'll start on our little tag. Okay, so what we're going to need to cut the tag itself is our deckled circle dies. I'm going to cut two. I'm going to cut, I have to make sure I get the right sizes out. I do really need to put these onto some magnets, don't I? So I'll compare the sizes so I get the right ones out. So it's that one there is going to be blue, and the next size down, which I hope is that one there, yes. So I'm going to cut these two. One with blue cardstock and one with designer series paper. And it's a specific designer series paper I'm going to use. It's from the, it's this one. Oh, I just dropped my, it's this one from the Magical, I think it's Magical, Winter Meadow designer series paper. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous paper, this one. And the good news is this one's actually continuing past the end of the current catalogue. So obviously somebody's got something in mind for it over the next little while, because they're keeping this one in stock, which is really nice to know, because it's one of my favourites from the current mini Christmas catalogue. So I'm going to cut the smaller circle from this one, and I'll pick up my piece of blue cardstock that fell on the floor. Oh, come on, you. And I'm going to cut that one from the larger circle. So I'm just going to cut myself a bit off that. There's the two circles. Cut myself a bit off that piece there so I can pop it through my mini cut and emboss machine. I really just want the corner. There we go. The lovely blue and white sort of landscape trees sort of thing is the one I've chosen there. So let's grab the mini cut and emboss machine. We'll die cut these. Oh, excuse me. Weave this through all the cords and everything. Okay. There's what's left from last time I used it. Okay, so we'll do the tree scene. I'll give you the measurements of that circle so you can make sure you get the right one out of your set. Looks about 2.5 inches, maybe a bit less. Where's my cat? Where's my ruler? Ruler. It's not here. I've only got a centimetres one. Oh my goodness. Centimetres one. It's about, yeah, just a bit over 5 centimetres, maybe 5.5, so it's a bit more than 2 inches. And I'll pop that away. I'm trying to keep tidy so I don't have to tidy up again before I leave for the meeting. And the other one in the blue. And while I've got my cut and emboss machine out, I will do the other. Oh no, I'll do the stamping first and then bring it back for the rest. There we go. So that's our 2 circles there. I'll pop that one away as well. That's that done. Okay. Pop that aside for a second and we'll bring that back when we've done our stamping. So we've got our 2 little circles there. The blue one is going to just sit straight onto the front of the envelope, and the blue Designer Series paper one is going to sit straight on the front of the envelope, and the Designer Series paper one is going to be decorated and sit on top of it. So that's what we're looking to do there. So we'll pop those aside. So we need a scrap of white, and we're going to do some stamping using the Magical Meadow stamp set. I'm going to do the berries. I'm going to do the berries in Blueberry Bushel because to me they look like blueberries. The leaves might not be quite right, but they do. And I'm going to do these leaves in Garden Green as well. So whatever I grab first is the Garden Green. And I'll do one set of the leaves. I'm taking these with me to the meeting so people can use my ink. And I'm just making sure that it's actually got ink in it. Some of my ink pads have dried out. It's getting to that time in their cycle that they need to be re-inked. There we go. And our berries in Blueberry Bushel. Okay, so I've got both of those. Make sure I pop that back in my bag so I remember to take them. Just give those a clean off. Okay, so from this white cardstock I also need to cut a couple of leaves, holly leaves, and a sort of spiky foliage thing, and a sentiment box from the Stylish Shapes. I'll pop this back. Don't want to get there and find that the 2 stamps they actually need aren't in the stamp set. That would be a disaster. Okay, so let's get the dies. The dies. Here we are. So here's the Magical Meadow dies. As I said, we need that one. And you can tell I was getting ready to go out because they're all neatly on their magnets. That wasn't always the case. And this is the spiky foliage one we're going to use. There's lots of lovely foliage in there. Unfortunately, this Magical Meadows isn't continuing on anymore, so this one is retiring. So if you have seen it and like it, I suggest you grab it as soon as you can. So I'm going to use my mini machine again, so I've got to chop these down so I can fit them through. Oh, come back here. I might have to do a couple of passes. See what I can fit. And I need to grab the sentiment box as well. Now, where's my masking tape? I think my masking tape has been stolen by somebody who used it for actual home maintenance purposes. So I haven't got it in the, so hopefully they will stay where I want them to stay. There we go. Dies, pop them back roughly to start with, and then I'll make them neat when we're finished, just so that they're in there. There's our berries and our leaves. I think I've got enough there to do the, what have I got enough there to do the least one of our holly leaves. I need 2 holly leaves, so I'm going to have to pop that through twice. Have I got enough to do that one? Oh, just, yep, that'll fit. Oh no, it won't fit that way. It's more important that I get the spiky end in, so it doesn't matter too much if we lose a bit of the stem, that's fine. I'll get that in there. One of my holly leaves there. I might even get the second one out of the same little scrap. That would be cool. Now, this is actually thick white cardstock rather than just normal cardstock, so that's why it's sticking a little bit there. It's cut it, it's just being a little bit stubborn as far as coming out. Come out, come out, come out. I don't want to rip it because it's so delicate. I might just leave that piece of paper on there because it's going to be hidden anyway behind the sentiment, so I'll leave that one. A little leaf, as I say, I've used, because I had it sitting here, I've used thick cardstock, which might be a bit too thick for those dies. We've got our leaf, we have to do another leaf, we've got the U done. Pop that there. I know it cuts well because I cut like 10 of them yesterday, so 10 kits with 10 little leaves, so it was cutting like a dream yesterday, but with normal weight cardstock. And there's our second little leaf. We also need a die, a sentiment box. Let's get those, put those back so I don't lose them. Where are you? Put them back in there. I can go back to my bag to take. Okay, stylish scraps. Stylish shapes dies have been my staple in the craft room ever since they first arrived. They are, oh, it's a handy little scrap there. They are my absolute go-to. We've got banners, squares, circles, all perfect for sort of sentiments and things. So yes, definitely, you've seen those from me on many occasions. I'm hoping that this little scrap's big enough. No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay, we'll just cut another piece off this. Pop it through, and we have our sentiment box. Before we finish, I'm going to show you this week's winners in my rustic calendar countdown draw. As you hopefully know, if you place a $75 order with me while I still have numbers left to draw, you can pick a number from the calendar and whatever prize is in that little envelope is yours to keep for free. So yeah, so as I said, still got some numbers left. If you're interested in getting in the draw, a $75 order is all it takes. Okay, so we've got a little piece of there, 2 little leaves, I think that's all I need, and our die cut shapes. Okay, so we'll bring back our little tag. Okay, so what we're going to do is grab some of the beautiful, 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 beautiful white and silver, or silver and white sheer ribbon. I'm going to wrap that round so I have enough to tie a nice bow. How much I'll measure that out. I think with the pill box and the other envelope, I gave about 18 inches. What's that, about 45 centimetres of ribbon, which was plenty to go around. Well, I don't know, that's probably a little bit less because this is a slightly smaller envelope, but we'll see. So what we're going to do is I'm going to actually glue the blue square. Now, just having a look at this, my blue square is going to flip underneath the little lip if I put it on that side. So I might make these ones the other side up so I can put my little blue square like smack bang in the middle. It's not going to matter whether people open it from the front or the back. That's not a problem, I wouldn't have thought. So we'll glue our little blue square actually on there. Then we'll wrap our ribbon around and tie it off. Now, important to tie it off away from your blue square, because obviously you don't want to have that in the way and not be able to open your gift envelope. There's not much point making it if people can't get into it. Sorry, I'm off screen now. I'm just trying to tie this bow. You know, that's not my forte. I could put some, and I may resort to that, put some double-sided tape there so I can so I don't have to hold it on and tie it, but no, it seems to be all right now. So I'm going to pop it with the bow towards the top but away from the blue square, blue circle. And I'll put it into place a bit better once it's tied. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's actually a decent bow, Julianne. This ribbon is just so good. Even a bow challenged person like me can do a nice bow, which is good. Just give that a bit of trim. There we are. So that's our bow. That keeps it closed. Also, and I thought if you were doing this, you want to put them on the Christmas tree, you could just tie a little bit of twine around the top of that bow and hang it from the Christmas tree for your lovely Christmas morning reveal. All right, so now we're going to take our little circle of designer series paper, and we're going to decorate this. We're just going to layer all our bits on it. Trying to make it roughly how I made the original. I need to do the sentiment as well. I'm just layering the simplest thing, like there's 3 little elements there. We're just going to pop those on the circle like that. I'll glue them on and I'll bring them closer so you can see. So let's just glue those. Excuse me. Doesn't need a lot of glue because it's all going to sort of build up as you add the next element. Glue's about dead. Oh, come on. There we go. Too much. Came out in a glug. That's typical. There we are. So that's our leaves and our berries and our spiky foliage on our little circle, which is so cute. Then I'm going to bring in, I might put the sentiment box on first and then I can put the little leaves wherever I think is a good thing. I'm going to grab my blueberry bushel ink again to stamp our sentiment. And on that sentiment box, we've got "'Tis the Season" from our Brightest Glow. So that fits perfectly. And it describes what you need it to describe, because it is the season for all this stuff. There we go. 'Tis the season. That's going to pop on there on some dimensionals. Add it to the card first. I'll grab my dimensionals. I'm going to dimension a couple of uses of dimensionals here. I'm going to dimension the circle to the card itself. So I'll pop that there, so I'll make sure that orientation is right. And this is good because it will trap our ribbon so it's not going anywhere once it's got dimensionals all around it. And hopefully on it as well. There we go. So I'll pop that on there. So just in the centre of our little blue circle. Okay, now I say, some dimensionals on the back of our sentiment. It's going to sit across, oh, just went into my ink, don't want that, across the sort of centre of there, sort of lower, just so you see the leaves and the stems poking out the bottom, but you see most of the berries and things out the top. Make sure it's roughly central. Looks about right. There we go. So cute. Got our beautiful ribbon. So let's bring in our little last two the holly leaves. These holly leaves have a little slit down the middle, so if you wanted to, you could give them a little bit of dimension by just squeezing it, and it bends either side of that little slit. And I'm going to pop those in. It's up to you. If you think there's a little bit of a gap that needs an extra something, you pop your holly leaf in. You might decide that it doesn't need it at all, and you could leave them off. But I think that's very cute. Okay, blues and whites and greens, silver, gorgeous. Okay, continuing with the silver, I'm going to grab some festive pearls. Also my favourites at the moment, very, very applicable this time of year. I'm going to use the silver ones. You can see I've used most of the silver ones on the packs for the ladies today, but I've got some left. Don't know, gold probably wouldn't be, red wouldn't be any good. Green you might get away with because it's like a bluey green, so that you could probably use those, use the green one. I'll just pop 3 little silver pearls on the, I'm just sticking them to the tag just to highlight the sentiment, which is fine. And that one is done. So there we've actually haven't, as I said, we haven't used the pre-cut gift envelopes. We've cut our own using the dies, the have wandered off dies, the pocket envelope dies. Here we go, what are they called? The mini pocket envelope dies. So we've cut our own with that, which is probably a lot more economical, I should think. You get a lot more if you cut your own as opposed to buying them pre-cut. But as I say, for crafting in a hurry, these pre-cut ones are absolutely excellent. So as I say, we're going to be making those at our little meeting this afternoon. But yeah, this one we've made from scratch with the pocket dies. Okay, so I hope you like that one. So I say we're just going to eventually undo that bow, pop something in there, and it'll be ready for the Christmas tree. Excellent. So there's that one. As I say, the little pillow boxes will become available to customers in early January in the next catalogue. Otherwise, we've got the little pocket envelopes right now. Okay, hope you like those. Hope you see a use for those in your gift giving. One more thing, gift giving is what we're into this time of year. So we had 3 lucky contestants this week. I think I've already announced Evelyn got the best destination kit. I think I did that on Wednesday. But since Wednesday, Sue has chosen number 23. And she got a free packet of dimensionals, which I've already popped in the post for Sue. Congratulations. And all those little bling have come off. That's not very good. And Andrea chose number 21, and she received a free fun fold class, which I've sent her a little token that she can let me know when she wants to redeem it. So congratulations to Sue and Andrea, and for during the week for Evelyn as well. So that's my rustic Christmas tree draw. As I say, purchase of $75. I'll contact you to get a number, and you get the prize that's in the envelope. Okay, so thank you very much for watching today. I hope you enjoy those little gift boxes. I've got lots of things happening at the moment. I've just started advertising my launch for the new mini catalogue, so if you're interested in popping along, big day, full day of entertainment in a Facebook page, prizes, craft along, so it's not a matter of you just don't sit and watch me all day. You actually get a chance to craft along with me as well. We make some lovely cards together, see some new products, have some laughs, and play some games, and it's going to be great. So if you'd like to know more about that, please reach out on my Facebook page or send me an email. That would be wonderful. So thanks again for joining me. I've got a busy day. I'll get on with my day now, and hopefully I will see you all again during the week. Okay, bye.